Hey there everybody, PoponTop here. Welcome back to episode number 43 of Fallout 4. We're obviously here starting in the Institute. We went to Mass Fusion Quest last time and we got the beryllium agitator, and that allowed apparently it's going to allow the Institute to build their nuclear reactor. And obviously I don't really have intentions of working with the Institute, but I mean my plan is to go with the railroad essentially, right? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to free the synths here, and the only way I could do that, obviously, if we look back here at our quest, is underground and undercover, continue working with Father. We got it. Essentially, we have to. The game will tell you when it's time that we, I guess, apparently need to stop working with Father. We need to go talk to Father right now. I see over here in the Institute. We'll just head over and do that. I'm curious to see how things go. I feel really bad. All this stuff that I've been doing for the Institute kind of makes me feel bad about certain things because, you know, I want to free the sense, and I had to go capture one first and foremost. You know, I know I'm enemies with the Brotherhood of Steel as at the end of the last episode because of Mass Fusion. We obviously had to go fight Brotherhood because the Brotherhood for...
Not that I've noticed. I feel quite well.
I see. How's your energy level? Feeling any fatigue?
No more than I'd expect from a man of my age.
Interesting. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon?
Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills.
I see. And you've been getting extra rest?
Are there many more of these questions?
Mm-hmm. Any additional pain or tenderness?
Not that I've noticed, no. I feel quite well.
Interesting. How's your energy level?
Okay, so that's kind of repeating now. This is apparently Father, my son, talking to his doctor.
Regimen we agreed
I need to talk to you, to the Father.
You wanted to see me?
I understand Mass Fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
I took care of it. I handled it. I mean, even if it, you know, Brotherhood of Steel was the enemies of the railroad anyway, so I don't actually even feel that bad about it. But still, it sucks to have the faction just completely wiped out from you.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
I'll take care of it, I guess. Whatever needs to be done. I still gotta work for Father, man, and do all the things that my son wants me to do. My son's proud of me. How awkward is that?
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
What happened? What did I do wrong?
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
They'll listen to me. I am technically the general still of the Minutemen, even though we haven't done very many Minutemen quests. Hopefully they'll listen to me. It's fucked up that I gotta make them stand down when they should be fighting the Institute, and I agree with what they're doing, but they'll listen.
They'll listen to me. I'll figure something out. You can consider this handled.
Believe me, I already do.
Alright, so we gotta reach the house where the Minutemen are at. Apparently they're guarding some house that was somebody... When we're fast out here to Grey Garden, we haven't been to Grey Garden in a while. Obviously, Grey Garden being the settlement full of just robots. I'm sure Kiri would really like it there. Because it's similar to, you know, she was one of those models of robots. There's obviously, you know, different variation focused on science and medicine and stuff. But still, right? Still, I'm sure she could appreciate it. The House Divided quest started. We don't actually... I don't know if you know how to do that. We'll go back maybe to the Institute and do that later. Curie, it's good to see you back. We're going to have to go convince a bunch of my Brotherhood buddies... Or not my Brotherhood buddies. I'm not buddies with the Brotherhood. Not at all anymore. My Minuteman buddies to stand down. So, if as the father said, if we want to do this with words, then we're going to have to do it. I mean, he doesn't want to say it in violence, and I don't really want to shoot the Minutemen. I don't really want to get on the Minutemen's bad side. I want to be on the least people's bad side as possible. Obviously, that's kind of what I'm doing right now with stringing along the Institute. So what we're going to do with a little bit of forethought is we're going to take some great Maytads.
You are aware, of course, of the many dangers of excessive chem use, yes?
Curie, I understand. Every time I take drugs, you don't like it. I need to take some drugs. I need to get my charisma up. Hopefully so I could talk these people out of something. I don't really have a high charisma score. Normally I have 1. This should give me 6, which might be enough.
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
It's complicated.
I'm not sure you know what's going on here. This situation is complicated.
Oh, I know exactly what's going on. These assholes think they can kidnap whoever they want, whenever they want. Well, not today. Not while we're here. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill them. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
You're gonna need to stand down. I fucking hate doing this, because obviously I stand down.
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
I don't... Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
This is why I need the great Ventas charisma check. Misunderstanding is just a misunderstanding.
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding. Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how this is a misunderstanding.
So we have a lot of harder charisma checks. There's no danger. There's nothing to worry about.
You don't have all the information. I do. And I'm telling you, this isn't what it looks like. That man's not in danger.
Do not let this become a tragedy.
You know what? I've got all the information I need. I'm tired of you trying to confuse things. Now you get the hell out of my way. I have a citizen to protect.
I really didn't want this to turn violent. Please, don't make me shoot you. Can I talk?
General? Hi, how are you?
Oh, this fucking sucks so much. My options here are to kill the Minutemen. Fuck. This is what you get for taking a low charisma run. Curie's gonna be so unhappy with this. Oh, man. I mean, they're not acting.
Hey there.
Hello, sir.
And it's not letting me convince him anymore. I have failed. I don't want to save scum it. I could save scum it, right? I could load my save and then come back here and try again. This just fucking sucks an ass. Okay. We're going to kill the Minutemen. It's the way it goes. I'm going to line up like a bazillion VATS headshots. And they have to die. They just have to. They have to die because I have to keep the Institute so I can save a bunch of sense. And it sucks having to kill innocent people to save innocent people. But there's more innocent people in the Institute who need to be saved. It's complicated, you fucks. If you just would have listened to me. I understand I have absolutely no charisma. But you should have just listened to me.
I am still intact.
They should have just listened to me, Curie. God fucking damn it. What good does it do me for being general if they're all not going to listen to me? God, fuck, that sucks so bad, though. I've done this before on a different run than the current one I'm playing through, and I had enough charisma to convince them, and it was fine. Everything was fine. Charisma is an important skill to have. I only have 6 right now, even with my buff. Let's double check that. 6, special, 6. It's not enough. 14 perception, though. I didn't realize that 14% has so much perception. Oh, that's fucking dumb. Okay. I don't have anything else I could have equipped it. Yeah. 5 charisma is a lot of buff, but fuck, it just sucks. Hopefully the Minute... It didn't say anything up in the corner where it was like, you are no longer allied with the Minutemen. So at least we... I mean, hopefully we still got him kind of on our side. I don't know, though, man. Hello, Institute fucks. You see what you made me do out there? Yeah, God, I hate doing that shit.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Let's focus.
Let's focus on getting back.
I couldn't agree more. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
It's worth it because Father says it is, and I need to work with Father.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose.
This is all so distasteful.
I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
Time's a-wasting.
We've already drawn enough attention. Time's wasting, so let's pick up the pace.
I'd love to. There's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Sure, I could take care of
No
that.
problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need...
Not that I'm like super good on my whole charisma checks today already. I still am under the effects of Great Mentat, so hopefully this works. Mr. T.S. Wallace, sir.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
I mean no harm. I'm not a robot.
I mean you no harm. No one here does, all right? We're just here to talk.
You're not stealing my organs, or shooting me into space, or whatever it is you do. I won't let you. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
So, charisma check. Calm down, please.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
So, at least you passed that check. I need your help.
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
That is kind of true. Think about your future, man.
Think about your future, Wallace. This is a way to secure it.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Okay, fine. I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. Thanks for the assist.
You're welcome, I guess. I'm glad nobody had to die.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
At least Kyrie like that. We completed the quest pinned. We got a level up too, which is sweet. I like myself some levels. Let's go back out here to the Commonwealth. We'll probably have to head back to the Institute, I'd imagine soon. Tell Father about how we were successful in that. Even though we had to kill Minutemen. I mean, I guess I'll take it. One time, you know, we got one charisma check passed, one failed. I mean, really, we passed the first one anyway. Right? We passed the first charisma check with the Minutemen guy, and then we failed the second one, and then we passed the one. Great Mentats did help out in that situation. It just didn't quite give me enough oomph to not have to kill those Minutemen. But I don't think I'm enemies with the Minutemen. You might want to check on that. We'll see. We're going to take the second rank of Action Boy as our perk. Action points regenerate 50% faster. Obviously, we're seeing the benefits last episode of having 25% faster. Obviously, 50% being double that would obviously be very beneficial. So I guess we can head out here. We're pretty much all good here. Auto saving. Let's do another quick save just to make sure in case we die or some kind of crash happens. It's a little bit frozen right now. That's okay. Sometimes it happens when you save too much. Kind of save spam. Not save scum. Save scum would have been different. I would have loaded up here and not have killed this Minuteman. I just kicked his gun away from his dead body. Anyway, we can look at here data. We got a few things here though. We got to speak to Father in the Institute, as well as a House Divided. We're gonna do a House Divided. I think that's another quest that happens actually in the Institute. So let's see if we could take care of that real quick. Things may. We'll have to see how things go for this episode. We may. Hopefully soon. I mean, as you see here, if we check our quest thing, we're still underground undercover. Continue working with Father, so we're going to continue doing that. I'm looking for the quest. I should turn off the quest for powering up because we're not doing that yet. There's another speak to father thing, so we got to go up here, and we got to talk to over here. The house divided, I believe is called. Yeah, house divided. So we'll go over to the house divided. Let's go in here to bioscience. Apparently something's wrong is going on in bioscience.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me. Now open this door. What's the use? It's damn selfish. That's what it is.
What's going on here, Newton?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Do they make any demands?
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Can we reason with them?
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I can help with that. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Okay, well, obviously, Curie's not here, so I'm not going to necessarily gain any benefit from talking to them. But I still might try to talk him out of it. I don't have fucking charisma, and my great Mintas did just wear off. This door is unlocked. We have another thing we have to do in bioscience here anyway. Let's equip the shotgun. Le fusil table. I forget what it... Oh, there's Synth. Shit, why are you... Synths are shooting at me in here. That guy got fucked the fuck right up. You're dead as hell. You see him fly like that, you can get fucked the fuck right the hell up too and knocked on your ass. That's why we put the sniper scope on the shotgun. It's so dope. That was really high note. I went really high with that one. I didn't mean to go that high, but I did, and I'm happy with it. That actually makes you giggle a little bit. I'm silly. Don't worry about me, okay? So I hear something. It sounds like a turret deactivating. Take a little crouch it out here. That'll slow it down a little bit. We don't need to go so fast. We gotta go so fast because we got a shotgun. But there's a turret right up there. That laser turret's gonna eat a shotgun shell. Yeah, I bet you didn't like that, man. Not for my scoped out sniper scope shotgun, you fuck. We got some ammo in here, little ammo boxes. That's obviously not useful. Got some other things we can get in here, and we got a locked door over here, so I figure we might as well check this out. Probably actually have to head over to the left from where we are now, but I'm trying to get this locked door open because, you know, locked doors always hide good stuff. And we you know, put a lot of our perk points in the lock picking, so we might as well. I mean, I believe 4 of them already at this point, so we might as well use them when we can have the opportunity. I think it's a little bit right here. There you go. See the sweet spot right there.
Nice.
Yeah, we got some stuff in here. Stim pack, a dick doll. Now that they got some a dick doll, I feel a lot better about having to take drugs if I do have to take them. Oh, carrying too much and I can't run. That sucks so bad. Okay. I really do want to take the high-powered microscope. But I'm just carrying so much shit at the moment. It sucks. I could drop the combination wrench. I mean, this is not really an effective method of just dropping a few things at a time. I really want that, though, for the high-powered. We can drop NH3 canister. God damn it. There's so much stuff I want in here. Okay. We'll just ditch it. Take the circuit board. Keep going. We got to work through here. Crouch it back out. We might as well try to be sneaky while we can. There's another turret down here at the end of this hallway. We're going to aim our critical just to make sure we hit this turret. A critical hit on your laser turret did not do enough damage to kill it. That's crazy to me. Well, we could finish it off there. But that's still crazy that a critical hit from a shotgun. I mean, no, that's a pretty decent range, right? But the fact that it didn't kill him at all is kind of crazy to me. There's so many microscopes in here. I want them for all them fiber optics. That obviously allows you to build bigger battery scopes for your weapons. So we got 2 doors right here. This one goes in here into like growing area. So maybe that's how we access bioscience. We do have to go do something else in here. I believe we haven't done it yet. It's something important, but we can do that in a minute. FEV lab, that's where we're trying to go. And you may be like, FEV lab, what's that? That's not really relevant to what you're doing. And I agree, it's not super relevant to what I'm currently doing right at the moment. What it is relevant for is, if you guys remember, the only way we ever got back in the Institute in the first place is this guy named Virgil let us in. Or gave us the plans to make a machine to let us in. And he has escaped from the Institute, and he's a super mutant. Virgil was working here in the secret FEV lab. It is a secret. It's not something widely spread talked about in the Institute. I mean, I'm sure people do know about it, but it's not like it's like a secret still. Only like high-level personnel talk about it. And we'll kind of get into it more here, but one thing that Virgil said that he did leave in his lab is a cure for his super mutant condition. And so maybe we can find that here in his lab, right? And since we're kind of sneaking along the back way here anyway, we might as well sneak in to the FEV lab. It's a turret right up here. We should be careful about that. The Institute's full of fucking turrets. That sneak attack does enough damage, though. That close range with that shotgun, though. That close range. Should be really sneaky here. There's another turret in this corner. Let's take it down. There's another one in this corner. Shoot that up. The shotgun's really good. I really need to stop shooting shotgun bullets. I really love shotguns. If you don't know anything about me, I am PoponTop, and I love shotguns. I'm not addicted to drugs in like real life or anything. Maybe a little bit in Fallout, but I'm not addicted to drugs in real life. I'm not an addict, but I am addicted to shotguns and using them in video games because they're fucking fun. They're just like a good time all the time. I really do enjoy them. Get this door open, advance. There's a lot of lockpick doors in my way. Obviously, the Institute is trying to hide something back here, right? Obviously, Virgil left for some kind of reason, so we'll have to figure out what that is when we get in here a little bit more. But, you know, with all these locked doors, I'd imagine they are hiding something. Let's equip the Overseer's Guardian, because we have a lot more bullets for that than the shotgun. We've got Assault Shot here. This is really somewhat unfortunate. Combat Inhibitor. This will allow us to make the Assault Shot very much less effective. If we shoot it one more time, it should die. There we go. You get the cool little laser show when you sit in an Assault Shot and it dies. That was really nifty. I like that. I like the lasers. I like the little light show. It's like fireworks. It's so pretty. Take as much of the stuff as I can. I cannot take everything. I'm running out of space all the time. We could take some... Oh, God. I don't really want to drink alcohol, but the alcohol is a way to increase your strength, which will allow you to carry more. Bottle cap added, at least. Okay, so we can carry a little bit more for the moment. I really don't like running out of space, but that's what I usually have a companion for. These novice locked doors don't actually really lead to much. So we got a little laser tripwire here. We don't want to hit that. Oh, turrets. Flip around. Okay, we'll just shoot that one for right now. That's fine. It's still a sneak attack, too. The turrets did activate, but not enough to actually shoot at me yet, so it's still a sneak attack, I think. They're both dead. Overseer's Guardian is still probably the dopest gun that I'm ever going to get in this game. I'm not sure if there is actually a sniper rifle better. So there's a tripwire here. We obviously don't activate tripwires. There's some kind of turrets in here, though. I hit danger, so that's maybe not a sneak attack. It doesn't really, I don't think it really matters if it's a sneak attack or not at this point, because we're just dropping dope bombs of knowledge with the Overseer's Guardian. See, we don't activate tripwires. We can walk right through this irregardless. It won't go off because our sneak skill is so high. We can disable it, though, and get some fiber optics and crystal that way. That's actually kind of nice, right? You know, we were looking to try to get that from the microscopes anyway. Might as well get some free stuff. So we got to open this door with the terminal. We can do that here in a second. Just check around for any more valuable loot stuff. No, it doesn't look like a terminal. It's novice. It's not going to be super difficult. We are going to have to get past the password mini game. Good. Good's the password. One likeness. Okay. Prod. Prod has 2 in common with good, so it can't be that. Cool has 2 in common. Flat has 0. Ally has 0. Beds has 0. Deep has 0. Blow has 1. 0. So it's not the second O, essentially. Fold has 2. Feet have 0 with good. Lies has 0. Head has the D. Head? 0. So it's not the D, so it's either the first E, or it's the first O or the G. Right? Because if it's not head, head has the D in common. Blow has the second O in common. And we looked at fold. Fold has 2 in common, so it can't be that. Or it could, couldn't it? Because the D is not the thing that's in common. But it does have the D in common. Okay, so yeah, it can't be it. Feet. We looked at none in common. Fond? What is this? Fond? Pond? Is that supposed to be a P? No, it's fond. Fond. Fond would have more than 1 in common. With good. Flat. No, it's got to have a G or an O. Gray. Yeah, there we go. Remote door control. Open the door. We should also deactivate turrets while we're here. I mean, I think we pretty much shot all the turrets we're going to shoot, but just in case there's some more, we'll deactivate turrets. It's always good when you get access to those terminals to do that type of thing. Alright, let's get in here. So, welcome to the FEV lab. Those are super mutants. As you see here, the thing that Virgil was working on while he was working at the Institute was super mutants. This is a personal log from him. We're going to take a quick listen to this.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do You understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Alright, so that's Virgil's story, right? He didn't agree with working on supermutants. He was not actually down with that whole idea. He didn't want to do it. And we've obviously found the experimental serum that Virgil was talking about, his cure. Obviously with the tag experimental on it, you get a little concerned, like, you know, is Virgil even going to kill himself? Obviously, I think that's maybe what he was trying to do, is work on a cure for super mutants. I don't know, maybe they were trying to make more super mutants? I don't know exactly what the deal is. There's another laser trip out here. I must have just walked right by this one earlier. I want that fiber optics and stuff. We're going to go back to bioscience. Obviously, go back to do the quest we were doing in the House Divided. But we did get the serum for Virgil, so we can go give that to him at some point if I remember to. Gwyneth's stout has worn off. We'll just drink another beer real quick and then be able to walk again. And then we'll head in here and we will talk it out with these guys. Maybe have to use some great mentats. We'll see how the things go.
Ah, I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
So I'm going to talk to him in a second, but first, great mentats. I know I'm wasting a lot of my great mentats, but I need to... There's so many charisma checks here. This episode is full of charisma checks that I will probably fail anyway because my charisma just starts really low. Take some great mentats. Talk to Lawrence Hicks.
You. If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
There's a better way to go about
I know
this.
you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
I'm gonna try the charisma check because I mean it's red, but I'm gonna try. Give me a chance.
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
You gotta keep an open mind. I will take care of you. Ha ha ha! I'm gonna steal all your sins, but I'm gonna. I'll take care of you.
Maybe, maybe not. All I'm asking is that you keep an open mind.
I'm sorry, but our minds are made up. Both Dr. Loken and I have resolved to stand our ground.
I already said give me a chance.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Since, abort command override and resume normal functions.
So, we did it. I mean, we could have killed him very easily. We would have got away with it, had complete permission to do so. What's this door lead to? I don't even know what that is. Okay, let's just go out here.
Can't pick this.
Well, I guess apparently we can't go through there. It requires a key. Somebody could have come open this door. Am I supposed to, like, go around or something? Guys, I thought we talked this out. And Kiri would be proud of me, right? And I like I said in previous episodes, I like to play the way your companion would like you to play, right? In a way, essentially, right? Like, what would your companion do? Okay, so now we can talk to Newton Oberly again. Good old Newton. They were holding out food from everybody. Can we open this door? Yes, we can. Okay. So they were holding out food. This is all the food that the Institute has. They weren't giving this food to people, to human beings to eat. They were going to starve them out just because I was going to become leader. Not that I'm even that interested in becoming leader. I'm interested in taking the sense and allowing them to be free human beings. Because they are human beings, not you guys. You guys aren't.
Reporting status.
You guys aren't really human beings. You're robots. But, you know, the human being sense, I'm intending on freeing them and allowing them to be free. But at the same time, I don't want a bunch of people to die. And I'm going to follow the Curie route, and I'm going to try to handle this peacefully, even though I have no charisma. Grape Mentats is my savior. This whole episode.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
They listen to reason.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I still have great minutes active. I could say execute them. I say kick them out because I don't need people in the institute. I wonder if I can get away with that. Kick them out.
Give them supplies and then throw them out. They're banned for life.
I wish I could say that that would be unfair. But there's no denying those men put all of our lives at risk. I'll see to those supplies. At least they'll have a fighting chance, which is perhaps more than they deserve. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Got 5 mintats from that, I think, and we completed a house divided. You know, the people were pissed off at me. I'm kicking them out. Go live up in the Commonwealth where I'm fucking from, you dick. It's not so bad up there. Anyway, and they don't deserve to be here anyway. They were willing to put the whole fucking institute at risk of being, you know, destroyed. We're gonna take more fucking alcohol, Gwyneth Stout, and then we're gonna fast travel quickly back to Sanctuary so we can drop off a bunch of our stuff. So yeah, but yeah, those scientists were willing to give up the whole institute and let them all die, besides them, just because I was gonna be leader. And I guess since I am, you know, about to be the leader of the institute, I gotta make the decision, kick them out. I don't need people down there anyway because I want, you know, less institute people there anyway when I go to get the sense, the better. That's my real tactical strategy to it. But it's not the only thing that I have going on with it. I'm going to try to find some other stuff I can just drop off here. Like some of this bloatfly stuff, like, or not bloatfly stuff, but just food stuff that I have, I mean, is not as valuable. Like alcohol I don't normally take. If I can, like, put all my alcohol away, I could probably make enough room to actually, well, store that too, and store a bunch of stuff. Really, we're going to try to store a bunch of our food, because we don't usually use food for hailing anyway. We mostly use stim packs. And hopefully that can open up a lot of space in our inventory so that we don't have to do this so much. I know we fast travel back here a lot. So that's what I'm kind of trying to fix that a little bit. Keep the mutant hand chops though, because they do give you remove radiation, and I like those. And Mirelette Queen Steak gives you 2 endurance. That's really good as well. We don't need the mut fruit or the moot fruit or whatever it is. Noodle cups we don't really need. Even though these things don't weigh that much. Regular Nuka-Cola we don't need. We'll keep quantums. Obviously they're really good. This is something that's important to do, I guess. You know, I'm running into a problem of having my inventory, you know, being overrun with shit all the time. This is definitely something that I can get rid of a lot of stuff on. Some of the stuff I definitely don't really need either, though. And I'm saving. I already opened up like 20 pounds of space in my inventory from this stuff. So, excuse me. So it definitely is helping. Let's just ditch some of this stuff. We don't really need this many healing items. It's a little bit unnecessary. 150, so we have 70 extra weight now. That's pretty much good. Let's check our weapons out here while we're here. Craft some stuff. Can't make this any better yet. Can we put a 308 on it? That actually slightly increases the damage. But we have way less 308 rounds. Okay. What can we do anything to the shotgun? I mean, we could put the suppressor on it. Obviously, that might be. It already has really shitty range though. That's just so awful. As you see here, we got to get up here in our science ranks to actually. Well, only one science rank, but still, we got to do that to be able to get long range scopes, recon scopes. Recon scope would actually be good for this. What are we up to today? Deacon's here. What up, Deacon? It's good to see you, man. I haven't seen Deacon in fucking forever, man. And we got obviously the alien blaster pistol. That requires science as well to make really good. We only have 3 guns right now because we're trying to save up on space. Overseer's Guardian is pretty much all I fucking need for the rest of ever and life. Somebody just shot at me? You what, mate? The fuck? Preston Garvey is shooting at me? Preston? Calm the fuck down. I know, okay, Preston might be mad that I shot the people from the Minutemen. Preston? Preston, I know you're mad, buddy, but we gotta talk about things. We gotta use our words, buddy. I gotta shoot Preston's fucking face off. Not pleasant. Critical strike on Preston. He cannot die. Ah, Preston's considered useful. So every time I fast travel back now here, Preston's gonna wig out on me with his bullshit and be all mad. Preston, I had to do it. You know how many liars I'm gonna save with this? I apologize, okay?
Terminating combat protocols.
It'll be fine, Kiri. Don't worry about Preston getting all needy with his shit, okay?
Got this. Just keep your cool.
God, see, like every time, Preston's just gonna come right back, blow his brains out, and he won't die, and he'll just go sit back on his ass. Anyway, so our settlement is supposed to be like our safe haven, safe place is not as safe as it once was. Murphy's running around freaking out. Everybody here is still friendly to me. Deacon, Murphy. Yeah, Preston's the only one really allied with the Minutemen, and we decided we don't really want to be the Minutemen. I still do feel bad about shooting them. Well, let's get fast travel the fuck out of here, though. I don't want to have to shoot Preston in the fucking face again. Fast travel back to the Institute. We apparently have more stuff to do for Father, because obviously the quest Underground Undercover has still not propped yet, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it's just the way things go. We'll keep doing stuff for Father. Preston's now butthurt at us. What we may have to do is eventually move all of our stuff from one settlement to a different settlement. I don't know exactly how we'd go about that. Probably the Red Rocket gas station. That's another settlement that's really right there immediately nearby, so it'd be like a lesser travel time. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Maybe just every time we go back, we get to shoot Preston in the face. I know in some places in the Fallout community, people think Preston's really annoying, so I guess it's okay. I mean, I would have been fine with killing Preston. If he was going to shoot at me, or what I did, without letting me even give a chance to explain, then he deserves it, I guess. Because he should let me explain. I'm going to save a bunch of synths. I'm going to save a bunch of people. But with my plan, I had to do that to do it. I told your men to stand down. They didn't listen to the general. That's insubordination, right? I don't know. I am going to call it an episode for today. Next episode, we will continue working for Father. We'll go talk to him about whatever he needs to talk about. And hopefully soon we'll continue on the railroad stuff. I know they say that at the end of like pretty much every episode. But still, railroad stuff is coming. I am going to do the railroad ending. That's the way I'm going with the go faction. That's the faction I choose.
My daddy says your father's daddy, but he looks so much older than you.
I know. That shit's fucking complicated. Father's my son, and it's complicated every time I say that. Anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure to leave a like rating down below. I would appreciate that very much. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me. And other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever time it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.